What is this? Okay, day 3, part 4. Let's do this. Trying to, like, finish Genshin Impact. Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Dark, just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. 'Cause when you're gone, everything goes on. Legendary. Ugh.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine?
Are you...
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on? Hi, Traveler.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost.
No, listen to me.
Your dad?
Well,
So...
she went out a few days ago. I remembered that the owner of when we got to the city gate, I
Blah,
took
blah,
a
blah,
moment
blah,
to ask
blah,
the mill with guards for directions to the farm. I asked the mill.
You came to the right place. Changsheng? Hey. Who's talking about me?
Changsheng, hello, child.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Changsheng, my dear boy, could you tell me more about...
Yes, Uncle.
I see. And your
Uh-huh.
Ayu?
Whoa.
I certainly do. Ayu's parents...
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu.
Oh, really? Well, that's...
Chi-Chi and I need...
Family.
Thank you. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you...
His family.
His family. Need to find them. It's
I got you, boss.
They searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched...
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out any...
Hey there, buddy.
The boy asked...
Oh, thank good. As for...
The guards at the...
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will.
Sorry we weren't able...
That's okay.
okay. Bro, I always read
Take it easy.
Ashta has ADHD. But...
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Right there.
customer. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable.
No total.
Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu Tao!
my
My,
God.
who do we have here? My worst nightmare. I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Dad, are you okay? Your name is Jiali.
Oh,
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to... Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next. Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you? Huh? What? Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot them? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away? But you're planning to use it for your own ends. Use what? What are you talking?
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Oh, yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If I'm sorry.
God.
There's no need. It is the Besides,
He's
it was my late
cannibalism.
master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat.
Now you're bringing my great uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course,
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Gio. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along.
well, time is up. Blockages within the I see. I suppose.
Dr. Baizhu?
Don't you worry.
Ayu, do you know?
Um,
So it's been a. No. Come and see me again.
thank you, Dr. Baizhu.
If you still.
However, yes, of course. See you tomorrow.
Bye for.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as.
Bro, what's gonna happen?
You know, Paimon? Yeah.
Hello, Utao.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake bedecked. Hello, you busy bees. And what do you actually? Don't tell me.
Oh, and also...
Huh? I thought I told. Well, it is a dusty old tale by these days.
Okay.
Almost.
Wow.
According that pharmacist, my grandpa, so my
Funeral?
if he had just, but according to hand on.
In what way?
Don't know, but one thing I do know about. But anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never
Never mind.
Navigating the world.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Dad! Dad, you remember?
Yes.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure.
Not at all.
You're still in the early...
I suggest you...
Director Who, do you have any...
It seems like... But... How did you
Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to
Oh, come on, Baizhu.
Yeah, I've been stuck indoors for too long. But
Yes, of course. Everyone?
suffering now, are we? But in any case, why must you keep this
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh,
What did I just, Traveler? Paimon. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force.
Baizhu,
my predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. I believe the poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's...
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh.
Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect I was treating patients.
Whoa.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec.
Hardly.
Still, Traveler, Paimon, Baizhu.
Thank you, Traveler.
Paimon doesn't...
The poison in Jialiang's system, yes. Let's head there as well as...
She's finally gone. She's gone for good now, right?
This bitch hates Hu Tao. Shit is spices Hu Tao. What the hell? Ugh.
According to some of the older Eremites, it does actually rain in the desert on occasion. And when it does...
One with nature.
Whoa.
Nor have I.
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
She was indeed. She is
Wait.
Jiangli the last time she visited.
Quarrel?
I don't know.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me.
Oh, so that's...
No. Even if my master had...
Paimon never knew you were so...
So a few words from...
What the...
Let's split up.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Changsheng and I found a No. Your eyes do not deceive you. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins, and if it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system...
Offshoots? So...
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even
the call of the...
Only one...
this is getting crazier. Hey!
Since this...
You mean...
Think a little...
Huh? So you're saying... Wait, but... That doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
Look at the fact...
It's too early to... Yes. So if we can... Do you know anything about God?
Well...
Changsheng's memory... These days, she...
Whoa. What?
Hey! Plenty of... With Maya...
Stronger and healthy?
Unfortunate.
Temper.
This is
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the...
With how... What?
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the...
You called?
Shut up!
Gets Paimon every time.
Oh my god.
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is
Huh?
Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. The lantern...
Huh? You...
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So, too often, I now know a vile... The land was... The seal is... However, I do not like... But when demonic forces are involved... I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals. Immortality...
I shall treasure...
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus.
That's you for ya.
If the god
Master!
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened?
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine 1 minute and then he...
Already? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days.
Everyone, back to...
Dad!
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back!
When Gwei left...
Gwei, please take...
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu.
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting any?
Much better. Wait.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must...
Oh, really?
No.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what math...
No.
Traveler? Baizhu hasn't... Huh?
What happened to Mr. Doctor? Huh.
You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes...
So, how much longer do you think?
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep.
Surely he hasn't.
Who's talking behind our backs again?
Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng! Jialiang?
And as a...
What?
Yes.
We have to find the culprit.
Jia Liang, though it was created...
Had he not taken it all...
Still, more...
That explains...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have no... I fear that the situation...
I never to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order...
Well, in any case, her regular expo... And given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu. Dr. Baizhu, you've already done After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be...
Be careful.
No, before I forget...
This trip will be...
And there's only one thing I fear now.
Very well.
That is the culprit? Then who is the culprit?
Dr. Baizhu? Are you heading out?
Yes. Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients.
Doctor...
Hop to it now.
Okay.
I just hope Wu Tao doesn't attempt to kill this one.
Take it easy. Yeah.
It's just like the day I went missing.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. Jia Liang, can you sense which direction?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious presence.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang!
No, I have to...
This is a domain? We need a dendro and a geo.
What shall we do?
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Want me to come along?
Let's go then.
The digging marks. A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the but why did they abandon this?
I remember, but she said that the
Easy G. A bitter pill to swallow.
Take it easy.
The doctor was seeing.
Gather!
Wind strike. Busted.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned no doubt an encounter after them.
That's right. This...
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Take it easy.
This reminds me of that one Shao quest. Tao quest.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Solidify!
I need that stone in my inventory. It looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. You have to push it. Okay, how about this?
Stabilize! This is order!
Mind the side effects.
Wow. All those combos with zero elemental reactions are so fun.
Gather!
Everyone hold hands.
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Clouds high.
The birds come!
Into the wind. Quietly now.
Mind the side effects.
I will have order. Solidify.
I hate them going underground. Where do y'all push it then? Oh, they're connected.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Things are about to get dicey.
Rise!
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
Remember, health comes first. A bit of help. This is nothing.
The doctor will see you. Make yourself a move.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Mind the side effect.
This may hurt a little. Yeah.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite... The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. Much as the if we don't eliminate it soon, then...
Then, what are we waiting for? It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu... The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect. And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart Oh no.
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that, Baizhu, you're a great doctor! Surely you got...
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you.
right up until the moment when she lost consciousness.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But
what would be... Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the... If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already... If my choice can bring Jiangli back, then even if I...
Jialiang.
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment.
of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be...
Jialiang. Baizhu Changsheng.
Not her face. Oh my god.
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death...
What a crazy situation. Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jialiang has to sacrifice it.
I've seen many final farewells in my time.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting, at least?
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of I cannot help but think that theirs are the...
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs... If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories.
I'll take it. At the very...
Mom, something's really wrong. Don't...
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear...
He died? Give him CPR, I guess. Hu Tao wins this round, I guess.
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
Oh.
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you? Didn't I... Huh?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Shoo.
Do you feel strange
the
or
same
different in
medicine as
any way?
Chi-Chi,
If so,
I guess.
Could you describe...
Dr. Baizhu,
He's become a
Die?
zombie.
You did indeed. As things stand now, you're
Oh,
more akin
see,
to a
I'm
zombie
fucking
than a human.
I'm a
That's right.
Yeah,
Of course,
similar to
this is but a crude
Chi-Chi.
imitate whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few... But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before...
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor, I understand very little of the great principles governing. All I know is that if I'm... And even this...
Oops.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiangli.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then.
Director Hu told me to keep...
All I wanted, leave it to... One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I know...
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for...
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng Funeral Parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another
Oh
time.
my god, this bit.
Is she finally gone? All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, at times like this, a grand...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime.
Yay, Paimon! Alright, first...
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu.
Don't mention it.
Just your duty, huh? Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changsheng, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu.
Mind the side effects.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the...
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of...
No, not at all. But not just Baizhu.
Huh.
Life force...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. When I treat it, there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health.
But you took... The reason I left our master and went into... But in the end, are all disciples of Chenyu...
We are doctor...
Baizhu, I can tell... Can you still stop before...
I think you know...
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler...
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baizhu, Chi-Chi, Gui...
There's no need...
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by...
Every single more...
Wait, that...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the...
But when one with a... Though they know better, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu...
I suppose that would make me... Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering. I have nothing but the utmost...
Huh?
What makes a poison, poison? And what makes a disease, a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing. Precisely. I will be Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For what?
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler! What are you still
We also have coconut milk.
Yay, Coco Go.
For Changsheng and Paimon. Okay, fine.
Gone
Let's go
you,
grab
girl,
some
why?
food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till I do envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet, are such things...
Hooray! Baizhu Quest. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna post this.